My name is Leslie Jones of 1010 Wine and Events, and we're located in Inglewood, California. We obtained our building in July of 2019 in hopes of opening in December, and not understanding all that went into opening up a wine bar. We had a few delays, and then the pandemic happened. So my day job is that I'm a wedding planner, so all of the income that I had coming in planning weddings kind of stopped. So we had to take a pause with the rest of the world, and then we were able to pick up construction at the beginning of 2021. So opening up our doors in the pandemic was not what we were expecting at all. So we really had to educate ourselves on what the county policies were, what we needed to do with the city, and also not just following rules, but make sure that we were doing what was best for the people that were coming in, because we are a space for the community, and we want to make sure that we're not just about, okay, we wanted to open. We wanted to give our guests a place safe to come as well. So we did our research to make sure that we were providing a space that was not only fun to go to, but also safe. Some of the adversities that we face being a Black business owner is the expectation of what we're going to bring to the table. So I think sometimes when someone sees, first off, I'm Black, I'm young, I'm a woman, they don't expect me to know what I'm doing. They don't expect me to be able to function in this space, especially the wine world, which is predominantly, older white men. So it's just the expectation that I don't know what I'm doing. So that has been super difficult. We really had to learn how to talk to people so that they know how to best service us. Yeah, so although there's been some adversity, there's also been a lot of positives being a female Black business owner, especially in this space. Our community has rallied behind us like none other, and I know that's because of us being Black women and them really wanting to support us. The other thing that's great is because at our wine bar, we carry 90% of Black-owned wines, so we're really able to relate to the Black winemakers whose wines that we serve, and so it wouldn't be the same if we weren't Black and women. So my sister and I were inspired to create a wine bar in Inglewood because that's how we get together with our friends. It's over wine. So my sister got into wine when she was in law school. She traveled a bunch, so she got to try different wines when she would go to other countries. And then she would come back home and bring them to me and our friends, and we would try wines, and that's how we kind of got into wine. And so we're born and raised in Inglewood. Most of our friends are here, and we wanted to create a space here just to enjoy wine and drink. So I tell people all the time, like, we appreciate people coming here, but we really created this for us. So any given day you can come in here and I'm like out here drinking a glass of wine, because that's why we opened it. So the most popular wines at 1010 are definitely the Black Girl Magic Riesling, the Earl Stevens Prosecco, and Earl Stevens is the wrapper E40, and then the OPP Pinot Noir. Those are definitely our top sellers here. So our hope for 1010 is that we are able to open up other locations, but not only that, just educate the world on what Black winemakers have, what Black winemakers can do. So if you go into any other restaurant or hotel, you're not gonna see a lot of these wines on people's menus. And our hope is that that changes. Our hope is that people come here and get introduced to wines that they haven't tried before, and they bring them back to their different companies and start introducing them to their wines. I think making wine and having upscale places for Inglewood residents to go is extremely important. Just because we live here doesn't mean that we don't know anything about wine, doesn't mean that we're not educated on wine. So to have to go to Santa Monica where they have 5 wine bars on one corner, or the beach cities where you can go bar hopping and go to a bunch of different wine shops. For us, it was important for that to be here as well, so that people can enjoy this experience without leaving their community. Yeah, I think buying Black and supporting local businesses is extremely important. Clearly, there's a lot of new developments coming to the city, and it's always funny when I tell people I live in Inglewood or that I'm from Inglewood. They're like, "That's such an up and coming place." I'm like, up and coming. Like, we've been here, we've been doing this. And so I think it's important to support these businesses that have been here and that are coming here, so that people know like what Inglewood actually is. And it's not a huge stadium. It's not, you know, all of these big developments coming up. Inglewood at its core are these small businesses that have been open for years, who are owned by families, who are owned, you know, I own this business with my sister, who are owned by, you know, people of color, and it's not just these big establishments. Hi, my name is Leslie of 1010 Wine, the first and only wine bar in Inglewood, California, where we serve the largest selection of Black-owned wines in the state of California. Make sure to continue to buy Black.